Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I've been thinking to start working on a series which will present all of the top spots money per hour wise for consoles and some additional ways on how to make silver. In the first video, we will be taking a look at WARAGON's nest and see how much money we can make. Some basic information first. I will be grinding each spot for 10 hours and then I will show you my setup, my gear score, and my results per hour and for the total of 10 hours. So stay tuned for the first episode. WARAGON's nest is situated in the first part of Valencia and the recommended AP for the area is 165. However, to grind efficiently, I would recommend between 200 and 235 kutum, as you will need to actually kill the elites pretty fast in order for this to work. In terms of DP, you don't really need that much as the mobs barely do any damage. My IP while I was recording this video was 266 Nuver and my DP was, yeah. During the video, I've tested only one rotation, and to get there from Altinova you can set your path over here. I've had a look at different places around this rotation where you can leave your horse, as during my third hour it got killed, and I've noticed that this rock is the easiest and safest location. Regarding the placement of the mobs, here is your first colossal. You can leave your tent between the two elites, if you have one of course, and here is your second one. I personally need only 2 colossals, which are the elite mobs of the area, because due to some lag issues, some of the mobs were removed from consoles and remaining mobs are spawning faster. The idea of the spot is to kill the elite mobs as fast as possible, as they're the one dropping the seraphs, the scroll pieces, and the black magic crystals. The smaller mobs, which are the regular waragons, are only dropping trash loot, Asla, Rokaba helmet, and blackstones. However, there are players saying that you should let the elites spawn as many mobs as possible and grind them in a similar way to Mirmok ruins. In my case, I was trying to get the rare loot faster than the regular loot, which in my opinion is the way to go. Regarding the buffs, I've been only using the 50% loot scroll without the Kamasylvian blessing and the Agris Weaver. Also, I didn't invest my energy in this location. Being the first time I've grinded on this location, I didn't know if it's worth spending the energy and getting it to level 10 for an extra 5% drop. In terms of servers, I've been spending my time on a regular server as the Archer servers were always full. The good part is that during my grinding session, there was no one to contest the spot. It's however best if you manage to grind on Arsha, because this spot relies on rare troops which are boosted on the Arsha servers. As you can see, I am playing the Archer class and I am one-shotting the regular Waragons. However, for the Colossals, which are the elite mobs, I need to use 2 or 3 combos based on how many times they're going underground or how many times they're interrupting my abilities. The trash from Waragons is not that good because it's worth only 3,150 silver, and per hour I've been able to make around 7.1 to 7.2 trash, which means around 22 to 23 millions per hour. The good part of the spot is that it drops a fair amount of Yonas, which you can use to craft yellow accessories. In our case, the crescent ring is the best in terms of how many Yonas you can trade for how much silver. Before getting to the results, I'm popping some screenshots of my drops at the end of each hour. Due to this spot being part of Valencia, there will be a chance for Afuaro to spawn, which will give you extra goodies. The luckiest drop I had was a Grave Robber question, which awarded me with a lightened necklace, and the unluckiest drop I had were 3 gold bars of 100k silver each. On the left side of the screen, you will see the results for my 10-hour grinding session. As you can see, most of my income came from scroll pieces, which dropped between 7 and 8 pieces per hour, from seraph necklaces, which dropped between 1 and 2 pieces per hour, from the lightened drop that I had, which will be only 1 time per family, as I've said earlier, and also from Yona's Fragments. In terms of loot, you will get loads of Rokaba helmets, as you can see, between 6 and 7 pieces per hour. You can also drop blast helmets, which personally I've been extracting the Blackstone armor from them because they're never selling at the marketplace. You get a fair amount of Pila scrolls. Personally, I am selling them directly to marketplace. However, you can always combine 5 Pila scrolls into a summon scroll to save up some inventory space. You get a fair amount of Yona fragments, between 3 and 4 fragments per hour. And regarding the black magic crystal and seraph necklaces, you get them here and there, 1 or 2 pieces per hour. Regarding the Asula, it's dropping between 2 and 3 pieces per hour, and is only dropping the earring and the ring weakened pieces. You can sell them for 100k silver each. The WARAGON meat, blood and hide, they're dropping quite a lot. Personally, I will be selling them to the marketplace. The Blackstone armor is dropping between 22 and 23 pieces per hour, while the Blackstone weapon has a very low drop rate and is dropping between 4 and 5 pieces per hour. As you can see, during my first 2 hours of grinding, I had 7 seraph drops, which I believed it was really impressive, but then it started to go a bit low by getting 1 or even none. During my 3rd session, I've grinded only for 40 minutes, and as I've said at the beginning of the video, my horse died and could not handle all the trash loot. The total profit I've made from Afuaro's treasure was 237 million silver, which is not that bad taking in consideration that it's found 5 times during my grinding session. Overall, I've been able to make a total of 964.4 million silver after tax, which includes the Yona's crafting and the Afuaro treasure, which means that per hour I've made 96.4 million silver, which includes the lightened drop that I had, which I've mentioned earlier is only 1 time per family. I've made another column to see how much money I would have made if I didn't have the latent necklace drop, and I would have got around 75 million silver per hour. Please also notice that all the prices that I've added are the current marketplace prices for each item on EU, so this means that you might be able to get more or less based on price changes and the server you're playing on. In terms of the plays, after 5 hours, I've really started to push myself because I've got really bored of the mobs. I was a bit annoyed by the elites because they have a chance to go underground, and sometimes they were going 5 to 6 times before they would die, which will only reduce the total number of killed elites. In terms of the AP, it was a bit high for this location, but I would probably recommend this spot if you're low level geared or if you want a chill place to grind alone for some Yonas or some Pila scrolls. So that's it. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about this spot, and also how much money you're making if you're grinding this spot. If you liked the video or it helped you, then hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to keep updated with latest console best grinding spots. And thanks for watching. See you next time.